Hit the like button, you mugs.
Yo, it's Ozzy Kid here. Today, got some Devil May Cry 4 for the lads, yeah? Tell man like Big Zabanda, jump on Devil May Cry. But anyways, like, it says that I've completed this game before and I don't even remember, you know. So yeah, I haven't played this game in a while. I might have forgotten the mechanics. I might have forgot how you do the missions. Might have forgot a lot of things. So let's see how this goes. I might be here like, you know, trying to figure things out and stuff like that. No, I already feel like I've forgotten everything. Ozzy Kid gonna have 0 stylish points for the scene. This game is way too Zard. Ozzy Kid still got a B though. Still got a B. This game's too mad, bruv. I tell you what, I played Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, and none of them had a map. This is the only one that had a map, so. Hey, Mento! This game. Guess I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I don't think so, mate. At least we found this. Shout out Big Zabanda. Man like Big Zabanda, bro. Where's he at, bro? Man trying to talk to that you. Man trying to talk to that you. Yeah, man can't find that you. Where did my man go? Oh yeah, nah, I remember this. I remember this. Remember this. You gotta like aim at this. You're right. 1 second, lads. Alright, I think I remember it now. I think you hold R1. That's it, mate. You hold R1, press circle, you go across like this. That man running, bro. I don't even think you could run in all the previous ones. Watch that man roll out the way, bro. Man roll out the way of the hook, cause man too hard, yeah. Man don't know about me on this game. Too mental. I think the shotgun was better for these guys, if I remember properly. Ozzy Kid, yeah, man's playing on the hardest difficulty because them man are hard, yeah. Flipping, no, it's like 5 of these guys. How do you go into flipping? I'm trying to think. How do you go into bloody that mode, bro? The flipping where you transform and you do madness. Yeah, right. Let me try to find it, man. Hopefully there is a controls thing. Control, adjust the control scheme. Alright, cool, there you go, lads. We've got all the buttons right here. Style action. Devil trigger, that's exactly what I was looking for. L1, yeah? Style action. Lock on, change gun. Okay. Okay, I think I get it now. Yeah. Before we continue with the video, please use the link in my description to sign up for 1v1me.com. You'll be able to use 1v1me on your mobile device or on a PC. And if I explain what 1v1me is, it's pretty much where they have a lot of pro players for a bunch of different games. Like, you know, currently they got pro players for FIFA, Madden, NBA, and Call of Duty Black Ops 6. And they get them to compete against each other, and you have the opportunity to bet on their matches, and you can win a lot of money like that. So 1v1me is purely for betting. Before you could wager on it, but they completely changed it now for purely betting only. Right now the app is currently unavailable in Europe. If you're from Europe, you cannot use it to bet. You can only use this app if you're from the United States or Canada. So if you're from the UK, don't even bother signing up. Right now you can't even use the app. Like, I can still use my referral to make money. I'll let you guys know if it becomes available in Europe again. And if you use my referral link, you're gonna get a $10 boost on your first bet. So when you bet for the first time, you're gonna get an extra $10 on top. So everyone in America, use my referral link. Let's use my referral link. You get a nice little $10 boost on your bet. You know, before people come at me and they say, why are you promoting betting as if it's like immoral or something, all I'm gonna say is, don't put down what you're not willing to lose. And another thing I want to say is, if you actually study it properly, it's actually very profitable. If you actually know what you're watching, you know the competitors. You know, like previously when they used to have UFC 5 on 1v1 me, I had like a 80% win rate. Well, it might have even been like 85% win rate for when I used to bet on the UFC 5 competitors, because I used to get the vast majority of it correct, and I used to make so much profit. You know, I can even show you guys evidence of me. You know, I'll show you guys a screenshot of me just winning a bunch of them in a row, and that's because I actually knew the competitors. You know, so it's not like a complete fraud. You know, you can actually make money from it for real if you actually study it properly. And you've even got, like, there's a user on 1v1 me called Hoop God. He's known as the person that makes the most money on 1v1 me, and he literally makes millions off 1v1 me. And I'll show you guys, like, you know, he's posted on Twitter when he's made like huge amounts of profit. Like, this is actually could be life changing if you actually study it properly. But like I said, just put down an amount that you're willing to lose, so that you don't get upset if you lose, and just use it sensibly. That would be my advice. Like, honestly, I can't believe that they made it unavailable in Europe. It doesn't make no sense. You've got so many betting sites in Europe, you know. You got like William Hill, Bet365. I was thinking maybe they banned it because they think it's like immoral or something, but clearly not, because you know, you can still bet in the UK. So I don't understand. I reckon it will come back eventually, and hopefully it does come back. I just hope that when UFC 6 is released, I hope they will reintroduce UFC 6 back into 1v1 me, and I would love to compete as one of the pros for the app that people can bet on. That would be sick. But you know, the only way that will happen is if UFC 6 is actually significantly improved and people actually want to watch it, because then it will have a higher demand. That's literally the only way it will happen. Also, if you're from Europe and you're a pro, you know, if you're from Europe, you can't use 1v1 me to bet, but you can compete as a pro for 1v1 me if you're from Europe, by the way. So if you're from Europe and you're watching this and you're really good at FIFA or something like that, you can actually get recruited even if you live in Europe, but you just won't be able to bet. Here, right. Bloody hell, mate. How long is that? There you go, look. Oh, look, when you hit the hook, they get battered. Let's go devil trigger now. Looks like Ozzy Kid is gonna die here. Let's Ozzy Kid, the dodgy kid, in it. Obviously, my dodging is not on point right now. I've been getting hit way too much. I need to start rolling out of the way. That's one of the mechanics I love about this game, you know, the way you can roll out of the way of things. Like, oh my god, mate, I tell you what, when you perfectly time a roll in this game, there ain't no better feeling than that, bro. Man, trying to tell you, yeah. I'm trying to tell you, there ain't no better feeling than that, mate. I'm saying continue, yeah. Where's man like Big Zabanda at, man? I can't even contact this guy, bro. Man like Big Zabanda needs to tell me where to chat to him, bro. My man left the sea. Let me know if you man know about Big Zabanda. If you man know about Big Zabanda, yeah, then let me know, lad. But look at this, it made me start all the way from the beginning. It's too peak. Yeah, right, that was an accident. I don't understand, lads. I feel like I'm pressing the button to change weapon and he's not changing weapons. Maybe he's only got one weapon right now. But you know about Ozzy Kid, yeah? I did a flipping Devil May Cry stream, yeah? And I made sure, back then I made sure to like actually complete it first and then start streaming it, because I didn't want to show you guys the process, because I didn't want to look vulnerable like a mug, yeah? Now Ozzy Kid came out of that, bro. Man's gonna show you, man, all the vulnerabilities, yeah? And then, you know what I'm saying? I want to show you, man, how Ozzy Kid does it. How does he get good at these games? All about the positivity, like, trust me, yeah? Even whether or not it's always been about positivity with Ozzy Kid, mate. I tell you that from young, from 12 years old, bruv. Yeah, I just lose, and I'm like, what did I do? That's it. Like, you just flipping, you just deal with it positively. That's the way, let's trust me. It's the way of their life. You can do anything if you think positive. Anything. I bet you I could become an engineer or whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? All about settlers. See how I hit the hook after they put it down? That is too mental. Obviously, I put out a Crash Bandicoot video yesterday, and I put out what was the other one? Forgot, man. But I put out another game as well the day before, and the views have been alright, you know. Honestly, I don't really feel like it's not even been a difference. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the views have basically stayed the same and just a little bit worse. It just shows you, mate. See, Ozzy Kid, yeah, my fan base are real guys, bro. Man don't care about how good I am or whatever, man. Man just care about Ozzy Kid, the dodgy kid. They just care about Ozzy Kid. Okay, what's going on here, lads? So, seems like when you shoot them, they turn into spiders and then you can batter them. Or, I feel like the most effective way from what I remember is hitting the hook. When you hit the hook, they get battered. That's the when you hit the hook, that's like really good. Lots of damage. See that, lad? Well, yeah, this game is mad, bro. Even though I'm dying, I'm having fun, mate. I just love rolling out of the way of the hooks. And when I used to do that on Devil May Cry 1, I used to fight this enemy. It was like a dog, yeah, and it will go in the sky, turn into like a flipping saw, turn into like a saw and go straight into you, and then you have to roll out the way with a perfect timing. Oh my god, mate. And then you flipping have to shoot it with a shotgun. That's the only way you can make it vulnerable to get hit, by shooting it with a shotgun. And then you roll out the way, shoot it with a shotgun, yeah. And then when you shoot it with a shotgun, it will turn into like a flipping orb, yeah, that where you can hit the dog. Oh my days, oh my days, that's like the, mate, you see the killing that enemy, I never got old, you know. I killed that guy about 1,000,000 times, was I complete the game fully, yeah, and it just never got old. This is one of them things, this is so satisfying. Obviously, shout out Zilly Gurti. Yeah, shout out Zilly Gurti. You're right. Zilly Gurti. What you man know about Zilly Gurti? You man don't know about Zilly. You're right. You man don't know about Zilly Gurti. What is this, man? I'm trying to see how much damage you deal to them when you hit the hook. Ozzy Kid should have jumped on Sifu, lads. Jumped on some Sifu when it was out, when everyone was playing it. Ozzy Kid would have been too hard at that game, because my timing is just on point, bro. Man timing, yeah, that's a skill I can be proud of, I can't lie. That's undeniable for O to the K. But I've also got a lot of skills I gotta work on, mate, when it comes to these games. Trust me, you guys are gonna see, or they're gonna be watching Ozzy Kid say, mate, what's wrong with this guy? Does this guy have bloody problems or something? Cause that Ozzy Kid got S rank, you know. Man, see what I'm doing? I'm hitting the hook in mid-air. Hopefully I don't get copyright for this, but even if I do, who cares, bruv? Ozzy Kid, real legend, yeah. Yeah, right. Ozzy Kid, the top waffler in the scene. Right, look. See how you hit the hook? They like flipping flinch from it. Shout out all the 4-year-olds that watch me, lads. Oh my days, why did I say that, lads? No, I'm not right, that sounded mad, lads. I can't lie. No pedophilia, lads. Yeah. Not even like that, lads. Don't even take it the wrong way, but obviously the reason I said the reason I said that, yeah, is because I remember one time I was streaming and I was saying, you know my lingo, do I say, yeah, my regular lingo. And then there was some like mother that dropped a comment in the flipping chat, and she was like, my flipping whatever, my daughter or my son loves what you're saying. And I was like, no, what is he, lads? Or you can impact the world, like, can impact the world. It's crazy stuff. That's why you need to start putting yourself out there, bro. Trust me. I don't think it's a game, but man can benefit society. That's why I said shout out all the 4-year-olds, yeah. But the thing is, she was like to me, you know, my son loves your content. But then I was like, mate, I'm about to swear in a second, so you might have to tell your son to bloody leave. Because I don't know, man. I'm not really, I just like to just be myself. I'm not really gonna be like proper kid friendly, because that's just not really how I am. You know what they say, lads? They said to Nate Diaz one time, the people that swear are the ones that are trustworthy. Yeah, but they said, I remember when they said that in the interview. So maybe to the K, yeah, I'm just too trustworthy. That's why sometimes I might say a little mad stuff, couple stuff that you might think, bloody oh mate, what is this guy saying? One time I was in the park, yeah, I'm in the park, I'm just talking to my friend normally, and I can tell people are looking at me like as if I'm some flipping, I don't even know, brother, even like I'm some lethal bloke. I'm like, mate, I'm just talking normal, what's going on? I don't even know, mate. When's Ozzy Kid gonna kill these, man, is the real question. Ozzy Kid's gonna be on here for the whole video is gonna be 30 minutes. Ozzy Kid's stuck on here, let's. Obviously, shout out all the man. Shout out all the man that use the Gamer Saloon promo, yeah, you man. That is actually very much appreciated, for real, man. Seriously, man, don't even understand how much that helps, man. Ozzy Kid, it helps out my whole family, man. Helps out my whole family, so that actually really means a lot, you know, for real. I got 2 referrals in the past week. I'm like, no way, lads. Flipping, oh my god, that's $50 right there, mate. That is, to me, that is a lot, mate, I can't lie. Call one of the guys. But obviously, shout out all the fake man. Why is all these kids waffling? Shout out all the fake man, yeah, all the man. All the man that put on voices, yeah, all the man that don't act like themselves. Them man are neeks, yeah. Ozzy Kid know about that life. Ozzy Kid real guy, yeah, real guy. Them man aren't real, man's real, yeah. Shout out Nick Diaz. You have to be real, lads, in the world, trust me. That's the only way of the scene. It's the only way to move, trust me, bro. But obviously, shout out Mother Nature. I might have to use one of these flipping golden orbs, because Ozzy Kid keeps getting battered. Here it. Oh man, Ozzy Kid, I need to jump on flipping £5 munch, lads. Ozzy Kid on the £5 munch. Oh my days, I have the maddest episode in the scene, lads. Oh my god, you man know about £5 munch. I highly recommend that, you know. I used to, oh my, like I've literally, there's a playlist of all the £5 munch episodes, yeah. I've literally replayed it twice, and then, do you understand how mad that is? Do you man know how crazy that is? Imagine there's 50 videos on it, and they're all like 10 minutes long. Yeah, I remember watching all of them when I was proper young, and recently I watched them all over again, and it was still just so flipping fun to watch, man. I love that stuff, you know. I love the social aspect of it. You get to see what people buy from the shop as well. So like, I do feel like most of the time though, like everyone just gets the same stuff. There's not really no one like with a getting anything, you know, very different. What was the kid? I need to jump on Gasworks. What do you man know about Gasworks? Jump on it with man like Alhan, yeah. But, you know, but they need to bring back £5 month, bruv. Swear down, they need to bring it back. 1,000,000%. Where? Oh man, I'm actually sad that that's not, that they're not continuing that. Oh my god, the songs on this game, not even the songs, a specific song that this game has when you go to the flipping go to like that statue where you can purchase abilities and stuff. The song, that background song, yeah, when you go there, oh my goodness me, mate, what a song, what a flipping song, mate. Gives me goosebumps, bruv, gives me goosebumps. Overall, I don't really feel like I like the music like that in this game, you know. I like, you know, people love the rock music, but I don't know, man. Don't mind it, but it's not really that mad like me for that. So look, I just noticed when you hit that hook, you get a big fat chunk of your devil trigger. You know what I'm talking about? You see that blue bar on the top left? When you hit the hook, you basically get 1 bar of that. As a kid, I need to hop in the booth, let's trust me. I need to hop in the booth. But you see, now I feel like I've figured out how to beat these guys, and it's actually really not that hard at all. Basically, you know, you gotta hit them hooks. Look, he even just dropped me health. Yeah, so that just makes it even easier. It just means that, you know, even if you're on very low health, as long as you just kill one of them, you probably will get some health. But like I said, you just gotta hit that hook, then you get 1 bar of the devil trigger, and then you can, you know, transform once you keep doing it over and over and over again. And then you can batter them, lads. That's as simple as that. Light work, easy stuff. Alright, killed another one. This is easy, man. I don't even understand how I stuck on him for so long. I love it when you just find out the shortcuts, man. So, you know, like, I think that's one of the most satisfying feelings, you know, in life. Figuring out shortcuts. Like, forget every other superficial rubbish, yeah. When it comes to like when you just figure out something and you know you just made what you're gonna do 10 times quicker, oh my god, mate, I tell you what, yeah, that there's there's basically no feeling like that, you know. That's why, lads, you gotta come out of the comfort zone, yeah, learn some stuff, and the satisfaction you will get from it is crazy, man. I don't know, man. I might carry on doing these other games for a long time, you know, honestly, because getting sick of UFC. Look at that, I battered them this time, and it was, I ain't even been touched, lads. I ain't even been touched. Look at my head health. I mean, look at my health. Once at the head health. Once at the head health like it's flipping UFC. But shout out all the man. You're right. There you go. On to the next part. Definitely gonna end this on 30 minutes. Whether I complete the mission or not, I'm just gonna end it. And you know, if you just look at it positively, then you just know that you'll just get to that same point again quick. You feel me? Because you know exactly what to do now, so you just do it again on a quick one. Light work. Like if I, for instance, if I go and do fight those flipping birds again, I'll do it like it's nothing. Anyway, let's see what this cutscene is saying. Let's. Alright, this guy will get bad. One of these Icemen. My man don't want it. My man don't want the smoke with me. I don't really remember how you defeat these guys either. What you man know about? What you know about? Ying man don't, you're right. What you man know about? Ying that down to like Roman shush. What you man know about that? Ying man down to like Roman shush. Alright. What's going on here? Let's do some analysis. Bloody hell, mate. What did he do, mate? Man threw ice on my head, bruv. Madman. Yeah, right. It should have a... Oh, we ain't even got a flipping checkpoint in it. Actually, no, we do. I thought I was gonna have to start it all over again. I was like, yeah, right. At the end of the day, oh my days, they started it all the way from the beginning. Them man are taking the piss. But anyways, look. So let's see. Let's see if let's enter this shop right here. Yeah, this is the tune I was talking about. Oh my god, mate, what a song. What a flipping song. Well, okay, so gotta get these orbs, yeah, obviously, clearly. And look at that, mate. I didn't even know I had all this dough, bro. Man's too rich. Yeah, man's too rich. I forgot these. A magic puzzle, purple stone of magic. It boosts one's power limit. See that I've maxed it out because I'm a legend, bro. Man got all of that. Yeah. Boosts one's maximum vitality. I have to get that there. But now the real question is, if I buy this now, is it gonna save? Might have to just buy this twice, mate. I'm pretty sure like all the other, from what I remember, the other items are just useless anyways. Oh mate, what is this song, man? Oh my days, Ozzy kid's gonna start crying, you right? Oh, this song's crazy, mate. When I first heard it, it was too mad, bro. What kind of a song is this? That's what I love about playing these, like when I was playing like Sonic Unleashed as well. Oh my god, the song, yeah. Like you see the songs are just like so catchy and they just play in your head forever. I remember when I was singing one of those Sonic Unleashed songs on the stream, and like my friend Alfie loved it, you know. Was he kid? I'm a mad singer. You see me? I can do the same like melody, that the exact same. I feel like I can imitate the sound very like well, you know. Obviously, shout out man like FYBJ main, yeah, real legend, proper legend. Oh my days, what a guy, mate, what a flipping guy, man. You man know who that is, or you might not. From Chicago, yeah, one of the flipping most ruthless places in America. Flipping about 10 people get killed. Yeah, right, man said 10 people. Basically. So many bodies getting dropped, lads, yeah. Flipping probably hundreds or maybe even thousands per day, mate. And it's just a war zone, that flipping place. So, you know, growing up in that environment, just naturally, you know, a lot of ignorant guys, basically. A lot of ignorant guys. Everyone around you's an idiot. And he is is such a legend, man. He you know, promotes peace in a place where, like, it's so, that's how mad the environment is in Chicago. Like, it's weird to be peaceful. It's like, and no one's ever done it before him, you know. And I feel like I've been lazy for a lot of my life, and from the very beginning of my life, you know, I'm a very peaceful person. So from the very beginning of my life, I've always thought I'm gonna start putting myself out there, gonna start, you know, making the world a better place, and, you know, promoting peace in this world. And so I would have been doing what FYBJ Main was doing before him if I was actually not lazy. I mean, you know, in a way though, I'm kind of not lazy though, because, you know, when I've been doing streaming for a very long time, and people that know me know I'm all nothing but positive vibes, and I probably have impacted some people from streaming as well, but I would have been doing it at a much larger scale, you know. And it's like, trust me, man, that stuff, mad. Love that. Well, that guy FYBJ Main, he's flipping so funny, man. Like, bruv, I saw him go on Vlad TV, yeah. I don't know how Vlad was not laughing, bruv. Like, ooh, I don't know, bruv. I feel like if I was with my man, yeah, if I was with FYBJ Main, I'll probably be crying, you know, like crying so much, bruv. Like that guy, mate, he's so funny, man. I'd love to meet that guy, you know. You know, like some guy told me one time on stream, I'll tell you guys a little story. You see Ozzy Kid waffling about how these men are easy, and these times I'm nearly dead. Can I save? Let me save. I think it's here. Nope. Nice. Anyways, whatever, man. If I have to get the orbs again, I have to get the orbs again. Okay, I haven't been utilizing this the whole time, though. I should have been upcutting them in the head. I don't even think you can hit them like that, though. Anyways, but what was I even saying, man? I forgot, man. For flip's sake. Oh yeah, I remember now. So I was talking about how that guy. One time I was streaming online career mode on the weekend. Yeah, and I feel like on the weekend there's nowhere near as many people that watch streams, probably because, you know, they're outside, or, you know, on the weekend they go out or whatever. And then, like, I was just streaming online career mode. I had about like 2 people in the stream, literally like 2 people. And I was thinking, you know, like me, I just keep going regardless, don't matter how many people in the stream. And you know, I don't even care, I just keep going. And it's obvious that it's not even that people are out, because you'll see Naz stream on the weekend and he'll have about flipping 500 people in his stream. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, probably. It's not because, actually, now that I feel like it's not because they're out, but whatever, man. And then, like, like I said, you know, there were 2 people in the stream. This guy came in and just started giving me the maddest compliments, like, and it was so unexpected, because, you know, like I said, there was no one there. So, you know, in a kind of a way, you kind of feel like, you know, you're not liked. Like, it kind of feels like in that way, even though that's obviously not the case, but kind of just feels like, oh, like no one really cares about me, kind of a thing. And then some guy came in my stream and said, Ozzy, like, you're such a down-to-earth guy, and you look like, I didn't think you would be like that, because when I see you initially, you look like an ignorant person. And I was like, what the hell, man? Like, that guy there touched my heart, like, just touched the heart, and wasn't expecting it at all, man. Like, what the hell? Crazy stuff. Yeah, right. Well, cool. This is it, lads. If I try this out, I'll probably die, to be honest, but who knows. I got this little wave right here, and then that's gonna be it. Yeah, but that guy said some really nice things to me, you know. He said, like, I'm so respected in the scene. of UFC 5, and I'm down to earth, and just like being so nice, man. And no one's like that nowadays, man. No one's like that. It's actually rare to, I feel like it's actually rare to come across people like that nowadays, and it's so dumb, bro. Like I compliment people, like, man, know that I compliment people, bro. Like, I would just tell us, like, for instance, I told Cloud lately that he should do modeling, because the guy's actually very handsome, yeah, no homo. And that's not even no homo, bro. Why am I even saying no homo? He ain't gay, bro. Like, I'm just literally talking facts and just trying to help him out, because he maybe should go into modeling, and then I might have just changed his whole life, and now he's gonna be earning way more money than he's earning right now. Maybe, who knows, man. So, and now, but not nowadays, no one compliments you, bro. No one ever gives you a compliment, and I'm like, what is wrong with these guys? Like, I literally, like, you know what I did? I literally looked at my, I went back, because I was streaming Crash Bandicoot yesterday. I went back on my Crash Bandicoot 3 stream that I did back in the days, yeah. I looked at myself and I was like, what the flip, bro? Like, I looked like so flipping good looking in that stream, like ridiculous. I was like, I'm like, mate, how the flip did I look that good? Like, now I'm thinking, like, you see how the mad thing is, when I looked that good, yeah, I didn't even think nothing of it. Like, I was just thinking, like, I didn't even look that good. I didn't even know how good I looked. I was just thinking there was nothing in it. So, and it's like, no one even says it either. So, I mean, I don't know, man. But yeah, man, I actually somehow defeated those guys. But anyways, that's the end of the stream. Thank you very much for everyone that's tuned in up until this point. I appreciate it a lot. Please like and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated, and peace out in. On my level, never stop, I don't forget you. Man, on my flow so mental, I'm back on settle,